Elvin Randy here playing Farming Simulator 22, and welcome back to the Upper Mississippi River Valley. Since last episode, been doing a little bit of work on the harvesting here, and emphasis on a little bit of work here. I had Cousreplay working on this oven, but Cousreplay refused multiple times to work on this field here for some reason. I don't know what's going on. I'm hoping maybe once we get a few more headland passes done, maybe this field will start working a little bit better here, but for some reason, Cousreplay kept stopping. And when I say not the combine, of course, well, technically, I guess the combine stopped too, but that's mainly because the grain cart stopped, which then, of course, then the combine wasn't unloaded. So, you know, that brought the entire operation to a halt. So, yeah, and it happened a couple of times here. So every time I check on it, Cousreplay was like, nope, I'm off here again. Looks like he is unloading here this time around. I'm thinking it was some sort of like path finding problem trying to get around the field here or something. I haven't really seen that problem a whole lot here yet. Up until now, I would say Cousreplay has done a phenomenal job at unloading. But the last episode, or between this episode and last episode, apparently Cousreplay decided to go full on derp mode and not work very well because, wow, derp was on full display there. And like I said, Cousreplay just kept quitting. So he quit over here, he quit over here, he quit over here, he quit. They're like, what in the world? Come on now, Cousreplay. Everything's still running on Cousreplay here at the moment, by the way. Again, if I turn them off Cousreplay, then we lose our unloading ability there with the Cousreplay driver, which we're probably going to do here because I figure I'm going to take back over here. I think we got one more headland pass to go, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I think, did I had three? No, we are going up and down. Okay. 2 headlands. Okay, couldn't remember. In that case, I should probably let you turn around, but then maybe we'll stop them. And we're going to set up some GPS here. We're going to continue harvesting ourselves here this episode. Again, running the John Deere X9 1100 combine, along with, yeah, I know, it's the wrong color green. I went Fendt 1067 yet. Or did I have one model lower? It is, yeah, it is the Fendt, I said 1167. I'm sorry, 1167. And then, of course, running the Brent 13, or Demco 1300 grain cart. Thinking of the, on the way home from work, when I seen a nice, or at least I thought it was a nice looking setup. I don't remember what the model number of the combine was. They had an 8-row head on it. Then they were pulling their grain cart. It was a Brent. I didn't quite catch the model number there, but it looked like a smaller one, probably somewhere in that 5 to maybe 800 bushel, which I thought was kind of comically small, you know, for nowadays, right? You know, probably 500 bushel, 600 maybe. Had tracks on it, but then they were pulling it with a John Deere 8RX. Wow, okay, that's pretty cool. Don't typically see that very often usually, but yeah, thought it was cool seeing a John Deere 8RX out in the wild. Haven't seen too many of those around where I live here yet. One, and it was pulling, like I said, looked like probably somewhere in the neighborhood of 500 to 700 a bushel grain cart. And then again, didn't catch the model number on the combine there, but they were running a 8-row corn head. So not the largest of combines probably. If I had to guess, probably somewhere in like the 660 or 670 series maybe. That would be my guess anyway. One of the smaller John Deere combines. As I've said before, typically around here, the 12-row is usually the most common, I would say. 12-row planters, 12-row combine heads. Oh, you know what? I should have set up GPS here before it filled up, shouldn't he? Okay. Oh, and he is full as well. No, I should probably get another grain cart over here at this rate, shouldn't I? That maybe would help too. I want to get 2 grain carts. Let's get another grain cart tractor going here. And then again, like I said, we'll probably take over ourselves here. Let's see, 8RX1 or 8RX2. I think an 8RX on a grain cart would look pretty good, right? Are these both 410s? And actually, you know what? One of these is set up for planting, I think. Is that this one? Thought Thought one of these had narrower tracks on it, but looking at this, they look like it must be this one. Got to be this one. I do have them both spread out about the same width from the looks of it. Oh yeah, I can see from here now that, yeah, that 8 arcs. Now plus this one had the tanks on it too. This one has the little bit narrower tracks. The one we're in here at the moment, a little bit wider. Oh, we could probably do. I don't know if this has the option for it. Now let's just check the customization here a minute. Track setup, US. Nope, definitely not that. US, there we go. That's probably the one we want. US 2. Yep. Oh, of course, it shuts the motor offline, won't it? Okay, and you know what? I could drive over there myself. I would, but being the proper millennial here, you know, why would I do that, right? Let's field 41, right? Yes, field 41. We'll just have auto drive down there for me. And of course, again, as I said, I do plan on harvesting myself here, so we'll have to see how this is going to work with the grain carts here and whatnot. I'm trying to formulate a plan. I could set this up with auto drive, but again, I don't have auto drive really set up on the fields here. We've been primarily using Cousreplay for all the unloading. And unfortunately, Cousreplay does not unload human drivers. You know, so if I'm driving the combine, Cousreplay will not unload. It's a bummer there, because again, Cousreplay does such a phenomenal job at this here. But unfortunately, again, Cousreplay will only unload Cousreplay. So if I want to have an AI worker unload me if I'm harvesting, I have to use auto drive. And well, you folks know auto drive typically works. It's not the fastest. Its derp level is pretty good. Again, it usually works, but it's not fast. So, and yeah, as you folks have seen the many times I've harvested here, I usually end up waiting on the grain cart, so I fill up and then you just sit there and wait. Okay, grain cart, yep, take time, no hurry here. While he attempts to pathfind his way around the field, and especially on these larger fields too, it'd probably be even more brutal if I had to guess. Once he gets back in spot him, and I'll stop him here. We're going to set GPS up on this. Oh, that grain cart looks kind of full. Yeah, did he not? I mean, he looked like he went to unload there, didn't he? Did he not fully unload or something? Maybe Cousreplay unloaded just enough so it could come unload the That'd be pretty impressive if that's what Cousreplay actually did. And I'm kind of wondering if that's what he did, because I'm pretty sure the grain cart was full. And let's get the GPS line here. I believe we want 0 degrees auto width. Hold that on the combine. Away we go. Yeah, I'm kind of curious. At this point, did Cousreplay do a partial unload, and then because the combine was full, he's like, nope, gotta go unload him again? Oh, cut in the corner there, Cousreplay. I see that. Good thing Cousreplay doesn't destroy crop when it runs over it. Unless, of course, it stops in it, everyone, which I actually have not had that problem here the last couple of times, thankfully. That is kind of annoying, because, again, when Cousreplay, loses its marbles for some reason and just quits in the middle of the field, wherever it stops, everyone, unfortunately, that's where it will destroy the crop. Which, yeah, not much you can do about that, really, I guess, right? Cousreplay is lined up to unload there again. We got 3 trucks sitting over there at the moment. By the way, looks like we might need to maybe check on that first truck there. I'm just assuming the 3 trucks here will be enough to hold everything from this field, but I could be wrong. And look at that yield there. Looks like a nice solid 125% there. Speaking of fields on this map, by the way, and I know I've pointed this out before, we got some pretty good yielding fields here. Let's see, we want the yield map one, right? A lot of dark green and 100%, right? So not very much of the... Usually, just my experience from what I've noticed, when it comes to the yield map of one, depending on what soil type, you see the 80%, you see the 100%, and you see like the 120%. Again, all depends on what soil type you have and if you've done like most of the steps. You know, maybe with the exception of the mulching and the rolling, which we did do some of that here this time. I don't know that every single field has it, but we did actually do some mulching and rolling. So we're probably pushing that 120, 125% on the really good areas. But yeah, again, if you look at our yield map, everyone, especially at 27, I mean, look at that. That's like almost entirely all the 125%. A little bit smaller section there. Not sure what's up with that exactly. I don't remember what happened there. Also, you got the one random dark stripe across there. I don't know what's up with that either. But then, yeah, most of the rest of the fields, they're hovering at that 100%. And again, like I said, about the 125, 120 there. So yeah, we got some really good yielding fields here across this this map here. And by the way, if you didn't join us here last episode of when we are starting on Field 41 here, this is our winter wheat. And we have Field 42 to go yet here as well. So once we're done with this field, we'll move on to the next field here. And like I said, for the next field, Evan, I'm thinking we'll probably break out the second combine. We'll get both combines going down here for this. Probably should have done that for this field as well. I didn't think of it until we had all the equipment down here and we were starting. It's like, wait a minute, you know what? We should have probably had the second combine too, but we'll do that for the next field. Run 2 combines there, probably on Cousreplay. Now, the question is, if I do this, can that Cousreplay come unload me? Probably need to go to this map. Pipe's going out. I don't actually know where, if he's hiding there. He might be. Yeah, there he is. Okay. Let's go get this other tractor set up here a minute while we're hopefully maybe waiting for an unload. I'm hoping that's a little something I can do to get Cousreplay to unload me, maybe. I don't know. Why do I suspect he has maybe quit again here? Ah, that's because he has. Okay, this is exactly what's been happening off camera here, everyone. He'll get to a point, and like this, in this case here, and this is the second time he's done this down here, I think. Maybe third time, somewhere in that one. Unloading, he just quits. Like, Courseplay's off. Like, if you look at the 7, you know, the green triangle thing here should be turned on, indicating Courseplay's running, right? It's off. Like, Cousreplay is just quit. Also, he does need some fuel. That would probably be a good idea. Oh, he quit partway through unloading too, yeah. Okay. That is really weird. Like, why did he not even finish unloading? And I'm guessing that truck is full. Thinking we might need more than 3 trucks here now, Vun. Let me see if I can get this tractor here to go unload this one while I'm dealing with this mess down here a minute. Let's see, unload combine. You know what? Probably need to select the field. Oh, looks like he actually has the field selected already. Okay, just there you go. Off you go there, bud. Yep, and he takes off immediately. Then I'll get the auto drive going here on that truck. We'll get that truck turned around, headed back to the field here. I do have at least one more truck I can bring yet as well if needed. I don't think we'll need to necessarily do that, though, I hope. Okay, we need to set you on that right there. Perfect. Then we want to go back to field 41, go to the Upper Mississippi Rail Silo, and we are indeed hauling wheat, although that selection when you're hauling doesn't really typically matter. I will have to say, with the map of this size, having an auto drive, I think is definitely a lifesaver. Unless, of course, you folks like driving or doing all the driving yourself, you know, especially on a 4X map. I mean, that's going to be a lot of driving, so it is nice having auto drive do that. And again, if you're maybe new to this map, everyone, I do have the auto drive network listed down below. It's from I think it's the auto drive guy on YouTube there. He has an auto drive network available for this map that he has created, and I've got, again, a link down below for that. So if folks want to check this map out, link is down below in the description here of this video for the map, and again for the auto drive network that I'm using. Again, I'm not the creator of it, I'm just, that is the one I am using, and with a few exceptions, seems like it works pretty good. Oh, you know what, before I forget too, I wanted to get some fuel down here. Oh, do I have a fuel truck over here yet? There's the tank, and yes, perfect. There's the truck as well. Looks like I probably should top this off here, man. Only 396 gallons in there. And I'm just going to guess probably at some point the combine's going to need some fuel here as well. Really? That's it? Okay, that was weird. There we go. It's not showing full, by the way, Evan, because the truck also holds a little bit of fuel. But again, trying to refill the fuel on the truck. Yeah, well, you folks know. You know, multiple fill types. Or multiple places for the fill types to go. Typical Giants problem. I didn't ask for you to find a fuel station. You need to, like, drive. And go. Yeah, I don't care that you can't find a fuel station. Okay. That's a new one. I don't remember seeing that problem before. Very, very odd. And I know I've done this before, too. Just have auto drive to the field. Guess that's not going to happen. We are in the right mode. I don't know why he's complaining about fuel station. The truck does not need fuel. He's like 3/4 full from the looks of it. Oh, well. I guess I'll just drive down there myself. Making me do all this work. Terrible. Ooh, topping her out about 81 mile an hour there. That's moving right along. Better not crash here with the full fuel tank behind us. That probably would not be good. Let's pull up here a little bit further. Ditch gets a little bit deep right there. Try not to get stuck if we can help it, right? And let's see what's here. Where would one refuel this funny looking green thing? Is it working? No, of course not. I'm in the tractor, right? Yep. Oh, Courseplay's on, that's why. Turn that off. There we go. Yep, okay. I'm actually surprised Courseplay didn't start refueling. A lot of times, if Courseplay detects fuel, maybe it wasn't low enough yet, that could be why. Courseplay will then refuel, but apparently not. Ooh, it looks like this truck holds a fair amount of fuel, too. Good thing we topped the tank off here. As I said, I suspect the combine's probably going to need some fuel here at some point as well, so... Verdict is... Oh, there we go. All full. Perfect. Turn you back on. With Courseplay, that is, anyway. Get the truck out of the way. We'll just park that along the edge of the field for now. And let's see once if we can go take over for the combine here again. What are we doing over here? Apparently a whole lot of nothing. Okay. Why are we even so derpy here this episode? I don't know what Courseplay's issue is, but... oh, there we go. I was going to say, now he's not going to open the tarp. Really? We're good. Ooh, getting a little close there, bud. Wow, I don't know what his problem is. I mean, we have not... Oh, wait, is it... Well, no, I don't think that has anything to do with it, does it? I know the pipe has an adjustable spout on it. Did I, like, move it in or something? And it's now... What in the world? Same headers we've always used, Evan. Same combine. I mean, it might be a different tractor this time, but... I mean, the Fent isn't. We've definitely used the Fent before. No idea. Well, we'll keep on harvesting here, and we'll just have to keep an eye on Courseplayy. Anyway, we'll see if we can load up some comments here a moment. And while we're loading up comments, just a reminder, if you haven't already clicked the subscribe button, Evan, don't forget to do so. Make sure you stay tuned for the upcoming episodes here. The upper Mississippi River Valley here will be finishing out the harvest. Winter harvest here, or fall harvest, I guess you want to call it. Actually, it might be winter harvest, Evan, with the double crop soybeans here. We'll have to see how that goes. And then we'll be moving to a new map here, hopefully. And I'm still leaning towards doing like a 10-year anniversary map, Evan. Again, I know Westbridge Hills, maybe not the flashiest or best of maps of them, but come on, it's been 10 years. I think we have to do that, don't we, Evan? And again, I'm thinking maybe just like a little shorter series, and even if we do like 10, 20 episodes, just something we seems like something we have to do. And again, I mean, I did have another map, back when I started this map, I did have another map picked out, still in the back of my mind yet, plus there's a couple other really good maps that have come out since then as well. But anyway, we'll see what's up. We're not there yet. I'm anticipating probably at this point, probably at least another week's worth of episodes on the map, I think. We got sunflowers and corn to harvest yet. We got to finish the winter wheat. That'll probably be another episode of that. We've got to plant double crop soybeans. There'll probably be an episode of that coming up. So, yeah, there's probably another week or two's worth of episodes on this map here. So, let's see how that goes. So, for those of you like, oh, good, he's almost done with Upper Mississippi River Valley. Well, just hold your horses, Evan. We are going to finish the harvest. That's the way I've been ending the maps here the last, I don't know. Actually, I think all my Farming Simulator 22 series is so far. I've kind of ended that way. End with fall harvest. Just it seems like such a good spot to stop with a map. I don't know. That's just my thoughts anyway. You know, back in previous versions of the Farming Simulator, before we had seasons and all that stuff, everyone, like there was really no, like, fall harvest. Just wherever you stop, there's no fall. It's just, okay, yeah, it looks like a good spot to stop, right? But now that we actually have, like, seasons, this fall and fall harvest seems like a good spot to quit. And as I've said many times before, Tom and I enjoy harvesting in the game here. Always one of my favorite activities, so... And yes, I'm just going to unload the combine myself. But seems a little bit quicker, more reliable that way, right? Anyway, to the comment section here. Danish Hookie. Probably did not say your name right. Apologies. The new DLC map, I made it 2 hours. What a disappointment. Wow, 2 hours. And he's got a skunk icon. I like it. Okay. Christopher was saying, good video. Yeah, I don't think I've heard any good comments about the new DLC map yet. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Yeah, probably not a good thing, but... Russell was saying Westbridge Hills for our 10-year anniversary. I'm playing that map on the console. Great revision of the original and great videos. Yeah, again, like I said, I'm thinking we have to do that. Just seems like, again, just maybe just a little quick series. I believe back in the original one, I'd like to say we did like 100 episodes on that map or something like that. I'd have to go back and check, but I think I did quite a few. Maybe our channel historian can help me out on how many episodes we did on that map. Hatcho saying, when did you start making Farming Simulator videos? I watched Farming Simulator 17 videos, but did you make videos earlier than that? The old Farm Sim videos are interesting to see the changes. And again, going back to what we keep saying about the 10-year anniversary of one, I started making Farming Simulator videos. I believe it was the Titanium DLC for Farming Simulator 2013, right? That was the Westbridge Hills map. So the first Farming Simulator videos I did was on the, I'm pretty sure we started right out with the Westbridge Hills map, if I remember correct, that one. So Westbridge Hills, again, that was the USA or American DLC for Farming Simulator 2013. Came with like the case, combines, and tractors, you know, all that good stuff, right? And that was, I do believe that was in 2013, if my math is correct. I could be a year off there. I'm not sure, but somebody can correct me if I'm wrong on that one. But I believe the Farming Simulator 2013, and I'm pretty sure it was called the Titanium DLC, which included the Westbridge Hills map, was released in 2013. And it would have been probably about a month earlier. It probably would have been like that end of October, I think. Unless that one was a November release. I'm not sure. I don't remember exactly when that one released, but that is when I started doing Farming Simulator videos. So to answer Hetero's question there, Farming Simulator 2013 with the Titanium DLC on the Westbridge Hills map. Hetro was also saying, good video. I don't think those Mack trucks have enough power. The Lizard semi-trailer holds 120,000, and it takes a long time to get up to speed with a Mack truck. I think these are the trailers I'm using right here. These are the Lizard. These are like the Lizard single hopper ones. If you're using Cousreplay and auto drive, I would highly recommend getting those trailers. I believe they're available for both console and PC. Although, I guess on the console, they don't necessarily do you a whole lot of good. Yeah, you don't have Cousreplay or auto drive on there. But at least if you're on the PC, everyone, and you're using Cousreplay and auto drive, get yourself these trailers. These are like the only trailers I will use when it comes to Cousreplay and auto drive, because using anything else, everyone, it's just exercise and frustration, in my opinion. Unless, of course, you use like some of the in-game trailers, they just have like one fill. You don't want multiple hoppers. They got multiple hoppers, everyone. You can possibly get it to work, and I mean, you folks have seen on the channel, I've got them to work in the past here, but ever since these trailers, I have switched to them, and I have no plans of going back, everyone. I know there's lots of other trailers out there that might be nice and work, but when it comes to working with auto drive and Cousreplay, this is the only trailer I will use. Unless, of course, someone comes out with another one that's very similar. I might use that one too then, but single hopper. Which I don't know if that's actually like a real life configuration. I've never seen a single hopper trailer like that one, but at least in the game here, with AI workers, it is definitely neat. Killen was saying there's a mod that keeps your machines running. I think it's on the mod hub. Been using it, and none of my machines shut off no matter how long they are on. I thought I had that mod, everyone, so I'm not sure what's going wrong here. I'll have to investigate that one. Grain cart's right here, is it? Yes, it is. We're just going to back up here and unload a minute. Come on, back up. There we go. The auto stop mod there stopped us here when we were starting to back up. Killen is saying, I'm not sure what map you're on, but I started watching you on Farming Simulator 17 in 2018. That's not confusing at all. Oh, Farming Simulator 17 in 2018. What map would I have been playing on? I'm sure there have been a couple of them, so hard to say. I don't know. Not sure what map we would have been on there. Oh, that's going on a good, what, like 5 years ago now? Yeah, 2023, 20, yep. Good 5 years ago. And this, if I'm not mistaken, is going to fill this grain cart. Oh, it's not full yet. It looks like it is, but fill up that back there. There we go. Okay. Drag bolts. We'll go back to harvesting. We'll just, you know, run this straw back through the combine again. What could go wrong with that, right? Okay, and I see it's time to wrap it up here this episode. I want to read one real quick comment here moment, then we'll wrap it up. Another one from Killen here. He was saying, I've yet to buy a big DLC in Farming Simulator 22. I bought the 25th anniversary pack, but that is it. Also, the Westbridge Hills map that were brought to Farming Simulator 22 both have been slaughtered. One author just ported it over, which was great. Then they decided to change ground textures, remove the good ones. I haven't played on Westbridge Hills in a long time because of it. For now, I'm sticking with Edgewater. So anyway, just want to read Killen's comment there real quick a minute. At least for myself, I won the DLCs. I've got both. I forget what they called the first one there, but then we got the second. It was the premium expansion or whatever like that, the second year. I've had both the first year and the second year DLC passes here. That if you're going to get the DLCs for Farming Simulator, that's probably the way to go, I'd say. But that just includes all the DLCs for year one, all the DLCs for year two, with a few minor exceptions. Like the, was it Pumps and Hoses DLC? I think that was a separate one that wasn't included in the passes. But anyway, with that, we need to wrap it up here for today's episode. So on that note, you folks have any comments and or questions, be sure to leave them down below. And as always, thanks for watching. Until next time.